Lonzo Ball straight up traded for Isaac Okoro. That's from Sean Sharania of ESPN now. I think it's a straight up deal. Isaac Okoro, he's going to Chicago making 11 this year, 11.8 next year, and he'll be an unrestricted free agent in 2027. He has unlikely bonuses that count towards the apron of 1.6 million. Lonzo Ball makes 10 million this year, 10 million the next year with a team option in 2026. There is an Exhibit 3 prior to injury exclusion in the contract that protects the team according to Bobby Marks. And the addition of Lonzo Ball seems to be basically potentially a Ty Jerome replacement. Or if they don't keep Ty Jerome, I think it's a little bit of both. Now, to me, I think one of the interesting thing is that the way that this deal is structured, it seems like they're probably going to be using part of that Zach LaVine trade exception, the Bulls, to take on Lonzo Ball. And Jake Fisher put out there saying that Lonzo Ball to Cleveland for Isaac Okoro, straight up deal between the Cavaliers and Bulls, no draft picks changing hands. And it's honestly pretty solid. Like, I think Lonzo Ball can do exactly the same things that Ty Jerome can do and be a better playmaker and facilitator for your team than Ty is. And I think it's so interesting. To me, I think one of the interesting things about this is that this all basically kind of happened out of, I don't know, nowhere, but the way that I look at this is some people be like, oh, is Lonzo Ball a risk? I don't think so. First off, Isaac Okoro, it's not that they were moved off of him, but he wasn't playing anymore by the playoffs, and he's still a solid player. And I actually think if Patrick Williams is trying to be moved, they'll probably end up dumping the Bulls. Patrick Williams, I think both teams won this deal. Chicago has a great offense. They suck at defense. They get a defender. They have too many guards. They basically trade one of their guards away for a defender, and then this will allow them to move off of Patrick Williams, who he's a decent defender, but like he's overpaid and he just doesn't fit with this team anymore. And then you look at this over here, Lonzo Ball with the Chicago Bulls this past season. Yes, he played 35 games and missed 2 full seasons, and literally the 2 seasons he has played at the age of 24 and then at the age of 27, because he missed his age 25 and age 26 seasons, he played 35 games. So there's only 2 seasons he's played 70 games. But what I will say, and some people are going to be like, he shot 36% from the field, but he did shoot 34% from 3. He averaged 7.6 points. And I do want to point out is that he had kind of, in my opinion, 2 different seasons. So his best month was January, and that was basically his most extended run that he got. And he shot just under 40% from the field, almost 37% on 3, basically only taking 3-pointers, 6 threes a game on 7.6 field goal attempts a game. So, it's an interesting deal that I think great value for both teams. And it's kind of a deal where you get off of Okoro's money, where both teams satisfy a need without giving up anything extreme. So I think that's the biggest thing, in my opinion, that come from this. Let me hear your guys' thoughts. That's basically it from me. Let me hear your opinions. That's it for me. Bye.